It might be out of focus now that I got so close to it. I think it'll focus in. Episode 3.
My penis.
Keep hitting me.
Keep hitting us.
Did you take any notes? Do you have any questions?
No, I have no notes.
God, we've been I don't know what to. I've been a bit of a contrarian lately.
Yeah.
Do you have any contrarian thoughts you've had lately? What's the most contrarian shit you've been thinking about? What's like a really controversial thing you thought? Like a mean thought you had reason that they were like, fuck, I shouldn't think that.
I told someone they were stupid for liking sugar cookies.
Who was it?
Hassan.
Wow. You should have told him he's stupid for being brown.
Wow. Yeah.
You idiot.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not that much of a contrarian.
Oh, yeah. I'm a little
Really.
contrarian. Every now and again I see a brown guy and I go, you're so stupid for doing that. Why are you brown?
I'm not racist. I've just got bad vibes.
I'm just a bad hang. I'm not racist. I'm just a really bad hang.
I'm not racist. I just get moody sometimes.
I just hate a couple specific people.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm really not racist. I just hate a specific kind of people.
I'm not racist. I just love a silent movie theater.
Well, that's just a good. If somebody said that, I would be like, right.
Right.
Sure. I agree with you.
Yeah.
What's
How do you feel about talking in a movie theater? Like if someone leaned over to you and said anything about the movie at all, what would you do?
If I hated the movie, if I wasn't that invested, I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
But if I was really into the movie,
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, hey, shut the fuck up.
It pisses me off to my core.
Mm.
If you lean over and say anything to me during a movie, I get really fucking mad.
Mm-hmm. Do I
In
do
a
that
movie
to you a lot?
theater.
In a movie theater.
No, I think you've done it like a little bit, but not to where I'm like, mad. I had an ex-boyfriend who did it a lot. He would lean in like every other scene and say something to me, to the point where when he would lean into me, I would lean away from him.
Oh no. That's
and I
misery.
didn't know how to be like, hey, shut the fuck up.
It is the amount of times.
Mm-hmm.
What was he saying though?
Oh, he was like trying to make, and he wasn't funny.
I like
He
the
was-
color pattern.
Yeah. He would like try to make jokes and like do little jabs at the movie, and it's like, you're not funny enough to be doing this.
Right.
And you're pissing me off. Cut it out. Especially if it's a good movie. You can do that at a bad movie. I agree with that.
Right. If the movie sucks and you're
Yeah.
laughing at it together,
Yeah.
like this movie sucks.
Yeah.
Then sure.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, me and Dylan Sullivan saw Getaway Dolls,
Uh-huh.
the worst movie I've ever seen in the movie theater ever in my whole life, and we didn't speak the entire time.
Right.
Not until the very end when we got up and we both looked at each other and went, "That was the worst movie I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life." And it was such a like relief of like, "Oh my god!" I thought because we both thought the other one was enjoying the movie,
Really?
so we were just dead silent on like, "Well, I'm not gonna ruin his mood."
Yeah.
And then at the end,
Uh-huh. I haven't seen a truly shit movie in a minute.
I just saw Joker 2.
Right.
Biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But that's everyone knows
I
that.
don't think I'm a good judge of art,
Well, why do you say that?
because I'll watch a movie and go, this is really good. I like this.
What's a movie that most people hate that you enjoy?
I mean, pretty much any rom-com.
Any rom-com.
Any rom-com.
Like, what's a specific movie?
I don't know. I didn't know you were going to fucking quiz me on this. Now I'm mad.
Right.
I know. I just like all fucking movies. Fuck.
I'm quitting the podcast. I don't like you. I never liked you.
I didn't know I would come in here and get asked questions.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done in your life?
Ooh.
Killed a black guy for being black.
Oh, no.
Why? Why are you doing this? 'Cause you're black. Just you as a little kid. A little girl killing black people because she's racist is kind of adorable. As horrible as it is. But yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead and...
Yeah, I'm sure they'll put that in a movie someday. The most racist thing I've ever done
Mm-hmm.
in my life.
Ever.
I mean, okay, so you know how kids hate their stepmoms?
Oh, right.
I had an Asian stepmom.
Asian stepmom.
Yeah.
And what did you do?
I mean,
You filled her car with koi fish. I don't know.
nothing. No, we just didn't
You
like
just
her, and we would say mean stuff
Say
about
things.
her. Say mean things.
You never acted on racism.
No.
You just say things.
No. I'm
When
pretty
you're a
sure
kid in America.
I once drew a racist drawing in middle school.
What was it?
I'm not gonna get into details on
Oh.
that. But I had a bunch of kids in my middle school class, and I drew a bunch of pictures on them of them, and they were all really bad.
Mexicans?
No, it was no, it was just. Are you assuming they were Mexican because I said a bunch of kids?
No, I just
Okay.
I assumed because it was Oklahoma. That's why.
No. No.
Okay.
So it was every kid in my middle school class. Me and my friend Kayla, we drew a bunch of pictures of them. They were all really bad
Mm-hmm.
to the point like where my mom found them and she thought I was a school shooter.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That would suck, a racist school shooter. They'd
Yeah.
be like, come on.
Well, Dylan,
Dylan and Eric. It's funny because
Yeah. It's so funny we know their first names.
Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris, of
Yeah.
course.
The
The
Columbine
Columbine
kids.
kids.
Say no.
We're big Columbine fanatics.
Yeah,
And
they were like legit Nazis.
right, and we've always discussed how it's unfortunate that they had like well, it's
It's all unfortunate.
that's what yeah, it is all unfortunate,
Yeah.
right. It's all
Uh-huh.
unfortunate, none of it's good. They were devil children.
Yeah.
But
Devil freaks.
when we were fans of them, when we were big Eric Dylan
Mhm.
fanboys, there was the one they called the black kid the N-word, and we were both like, "Aw,
Yeah.
why'd you do that?
Yeah.
You almost had me." I almost liked what you guys were.
doing the same thing.
Yeah, I'd shoot up a school. I wouldn't call a kid the N-word about it.
Can I-
You monsters.
Monsters.
I went to Columbine. Have you been to Columbine? The school?
No.
There's a fucking
Am I
eerie
turning
energy.
your headphones up or mine up?
I think you're fucking up the whole thing. Why are you doing this?
Because I don't want to hear you as much. It's ringing my ears. I'm autistic.
Well, if the you're definitely turning me up. I definitely got louder.
Oh. Oh my God! Don't flick my hand away like that,
I'm 2.
freak.
We're gonna fight.
Back to the regularly scheduled program.
Back to the regular schedule.
Regularly. That's a hard word. Regularly scheduled program.
Regularly.
I won't do it again.
Regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Regular. What?
Regularly.
Regularly?
Regularly.
What's the worst thing you ever did at a job?
At a job.
At a job.
At a job.
E-job.
A job.
A job.
I used to take naps in my dad's office when I worked for him.
You can do whatever the fuck you want when you work
he
for
got
your dad.
really mad.
Sure, he's your dad.
He found me. He got really mad. I like set up because he had like old camping gear and he had like a random blanket and like a random like throw pillow from one of his couches. And I set it all up to make a dope little cot.
That is excessive.
It was really
excessive sleeping on the job.
And I was supposed to be like at the front answering phone calls.
Right.
I was a full-blown receptionist.
Right.
And he just got me sleeping in his office.
A full-blown receptionist.
full-blown
You weren't
bed.
just a receptionist. You were a full-blown receptionist.
Full-blown, yeah. I was the receptionist.
Yeah, that is excessive to leave
Yeah.
your post. Because if you were like at the desk sleeping, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep.
Uh-huh.
To go find a room, build a bed. Did he fire you?
No.
Getting fired from your dad must.
No, he would just scream at me really bad.
Right. Because
would
he's your
dad
dad.
yell at
He'd
you,
dad
yeah.
yell.
Yeah, because they're allowed to do. That's the part that sucks is when you work with family, they can be shit bags, like legit shit bags to you, and you just gotta go. That's my dad.
That's my that's my dad.
That's my dad and
Don't
my boss.
That's my dad. Don't wear it out.
He writes the checks. that were way too low. He really underpaid me. It was like crazy.
Yeah.
I remember when I had to find my replacement, every resume was like, they were asking for $16 an hour, and I showed it to my sister. I was like, do you believe that they think they can get $16 an hour working here? And my sister was like, Heather, that's like normal. And I was like, I'm getting paid $7.
You were getting paid minimum wage? The lowest he could possibly pay you?
Yeah, at first, but then he bumped it up the next time around.
To what?
I think like
8? 850?
850. I forget. I truly forget. I think it was like 13 an hour.
But you lived with him at this time. Like
The second time around, yeah.
the first time you didn't live with him?
No.
What a dick.
Yeah.
I thought it was like dad logic if he was like, well, you live under my fucking roof.
Right.
This is pretty much allowance.
Yeah.
Receptionists shouldn't make that much money. You sit at a desk all day. They
I did a lot.
I
did a lot of work.
I stapled things all day.
I did a lot of things.
I believe you.
I know how to use QuickBooks.
I just hate women. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Jesus.
I believe you.
I said hijab earlier.
Huh?
And hijab.
Oh.
I want to tell this story, and I'm not sure if I should. But this Muslim girl
Okay.
works at my work.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't tell this story.
No.
But she prays. Muslims pray like 5 to 28 times a day. They pray a lot.
Yeah.
And they have to take breaks. You legally have to allow them
Yeah.
to take breaks. And this girl went on the patio to pray, and she was full blown praying.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna,
Do a whole thing.
put her head down and pray silently, but she was doing the arm flailing, praising their Lord
Where are you going with this?
to a degree that when it was happening, I almost went up to her and went, "Hey, stop it! Stop this
no.
right now! This is there's people here. You're freaking them out." But I didn't, because I knew I would lose my job. But genuinely, it was such full-blown praying that I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
My little American boy heart was like, ah, ah.
Just someone who's never met anyone else from a different culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's, yeah, my cultureless white American boy heart.
Yeah. Are you saying that's the most racist thing you've ever done?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, okay, good.
I don't think I've ever been racist to a person ever.
Yeah. To their face. I've been racist behind their back.
Yeah, I'm a closeted racist.
I'm a gossipy racist.
I go in the closet and I go,
yeah.
racism's.
I'm not one to talk shit, but Hitler was right.
You sitting in a closet by
Gossipy
yourself.
racist.
Oh,
No, you're taking the bit a different direction.
yeah. A gossiping racist.
Gossiping racist.
Do another example of a gossiping racist.
I don't want to talk shit or anything, but like Asians can't drive.
That just sounds like what a girl would actually say, though. Hey, I don't want to be like racist right now, but
Yeah.
Asians can't drive.
Yeah.
I went down a rabbit hole of saying a bunch of people can't drive recently to a degree that I just eventually I was like, right, people can't drive. Because when you list like the stereotypes of who can't drive, it's like black men, any Asian,
What?
old people, and women. And it's like, so okay, so just white men.
And truck drivers.
Truck driver. So nobody can drive. Is the when you break it down, nobody can drive.
Because all men drive truck.
Any man on the street is drunk.
All men drive truck.
Oh, trucks. I
Yeah.
thought you said drunk. I thought
all
you said all men drive drunk.
All men drive truck
Yes.
and Prius. Those are the two worst types of male drivers: are truck driver and Prius driver. The two genders of male: soy boy and American.
Soy boy and American.
Yeah.
I'm a full-blooded.
And those motherfuckers can't drive for shit.
Uber drivers can't drive. Lyft drivers?
Oh my god, I took an Uber today. The guy was foot fucking the brake pedal. Just foot fucking that thing.
I do hate a drive stutter. A stutterer.
Yeah.
A car stutterer.
Mm-hmm.
Just the fucking, the
you guys can't see it, but
brakes.
Patrick's tapping his foot as if it was a brake.
I'm brake fucking.
I hate burping on a pod. I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, you really do. A lot of people are complaining about it.
What?
I had a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I forget it.
What the fuck are you gonna ask me?
Has anything
What the fuck?
Has anything crazy happened to you lately?
No, not at all.
Just totally normal life.
Super normal. I go through my day to day.
I just totally coast and everything's easy and
I
fine.
just like totally don't even get out of the house. Oh, at work, the homeless guy's been breaking in and sitting on the stairwell and smoking crack.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know.
No, which?
Oh,
where?
Sunset.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, not Mothership. That'd be crazy.
I fully was like, how the fuck
Yeah.
they lift a garage door?
Yeah. But yeah, we figured out the problem. So now they don't.
At least it's just a stairwell.
Actually yesterday he came in and he got all the way up the stairwell and he got into the bathroom and started smoking crack.
Why can't he just smoke crack in an alley like a normal crackhead?
It's nice weather out.
There's a yeah.
What do you?
It's perfect dumpster weather out there.
Yeah.
It's like 52 degrees. That's perfect alley crack.
It doesn't even smell that much like piss out there.
It doesn't even smell that much like
Doesn't even
piss.
smell like piss out there that much.
There's cardboard all over the place.
Yeah.
Who's that homeless lady?
And
that
it's right behind Voodoo Donuts.
I thought you were gonna say Danny DeVito.
And
And it's right behind Danny DeVito.
Voodoo Donuts. So you go in that alleyway and it smells like donuts.
Too many donuts.
Yeah, too many donuts.
They throw away thousands of donuts a night. It's crazy.
Were you gonna say Hobbit's girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah, the homeless
What's her
woman?
name? You were saying her name all up and down the other day.
I know.
You were hammered. We left a party.
Mm-hmm.
You were too drunk and you were wearing heels, and we had a long walk to the car, so I said, wait here in this alley.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to get the car, and when I came back, you were just hugging all over a homeless woman, just hugging her and telling her you love her to a degree that I was like, ugh. Nothing.
I don't remember that.
I don't mean to be rude to the homeless, but
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Heather. And then you got in the car and you like ran your hand through my hair, and I was like, no! Get the fuck off me.
I forget what her name is.
It's like Diane or something.
I did hug her, huh?
You were hugging her to a degree that she was even like fucking weirdo.
Really?
She thought you were weird.
Yeah.
And you were high pitched at that point. Heather gets high pitched when she's drunk.
Oh my god.
So you were like, Diane, I love you. Diane. I love you, Diane. And
Yeah,
you
I
gave
was
her
fucked
money.
up. Did I?
Yeah. Because apparently you walked by and she asked you for money and you said, I don't have anything on me, but I'll get you something.
Mm-hmm.
So then you said, hey, she was just walking by you. She was just trying to go about her day.
Right.
And you grabbed her. And you said, hey, I owe you money. And she went, what? The first time she's ever heard that in her life.
Yeah.
Hey, I owe you money. And you
Uh-huh.
gave her like $6.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
you didn't
good.
like cripple yourself or anything.
Because I saw her today and she, or not today, yesterday. And she was like, that's so funny. I really hugged her that much.
Oh, yeah. You were on top of her.
Wow.
You were like mother hugging her.
Wow.
Like I missed you so much hug.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice. She was so happy about it.
Okay, good.
And then I pulled up and I said, get the fuck away from the car.
Really?
No.
Oh. I was like, that's so mean. I fully expect that from
It's
you.
terrible if I did.
Wow, I was blackout drunk.
Yeah, you were gone. I hate the blackout.
That's so funny. I do bits and pieces. I remember that. You could have left me in the back of of Batman.
I didn't have to leave you in
Yeah, in an
Betsy's at
alley.
all. I left you in an alley.
Yeah.
And then 5 Mexican guys tried to rape you too.
Yeah. Until they saw me hugging a homeless woman.
Yeah, and then they're like, ah, fucking gross. Sorry about that 20-minute intermission. Remember, we're poor, and this is what we got.
This is the best we do.
The camera records for 20 minutes at a time. Otherwise, it'll overheat and blow up.
Wow.
Even though we reset it, it's still going to overheat.
Yeah.
That's why we already fried one of our batteries.
Right.
We got to start a Patreon. People got to start donating money.
Yeah.
We're so poor.
The batteries aren't that expensive.
Right. Keep buying batteries. We
buying
go through like 18 batteries a month.
That's what we do for you guys.
You guys are working a lot, right? We're ripping through batteries. Yeah.
So many batteries.
Staying busy, ripping through batteries.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
the worst?
so in my head that I got so wasted I hugged a homeless woman.
What can you do?
I have hugged her sober before.
That's nice. You should.
Okay.
It just grosses me out.
Okay.
It's weird to me that homeless people are always so dirty.
Right.
It's like a joke.
Where are they going to take a shower?
I guess. Well, they're always like literally covered in dirt to a degree that you're like,
Yeah.
what are you, is this a costume of a homeless person? It's crazy to be so stereotypically homeless.
I'm so uncomfortable. You gave yourself the comfy chair.
Yeah. I really upgraded. Just buy another one of these.
That was $200.
What? That's
an
insane.
Chair. It came with this chair.
This chair sucks. This chair
great
sucks
chair.
for $200.
It's a really good chair.
Fuck them.
It's big and
Fuck
it
you.
swivels.
It does swivel and go back.
Office chairs are really expensive.
Too expensive.
And that's a cool one.
Everything in life is too expensive.
That one's like velvety and green.
I stole an emulsifier the other day. Yeah. Stole the shit out of an emulsifier.
Mine?
Yeah, I stole your emulsifier from your house.
Why did you steal an emulsifier?
I went to this place
Mm-hmm.
in Massachusetts, and this is all a joke, but I went to a place. My brother sent me to the store. He gave me his card, but I don't like the business that I went to. So I walked up to an emulsifier. It was like $35. My brother sent me to the store. Hey, just pick me up an emulsifier. I need it for dinner. I just took it right out of the box and put it in my pants.
Wow.
Shoved it right in my pants, and I walked right out.
Big peen.
Yeah. I was walking out, and girls were like, "Oh, holy shit!" What?
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 Sorry, I went off into my head. I was thinking about my own stuff. I was thinking about my emulsifier and the day I bought it. I was just having a nice little nostalgic moment in my brain.
It was a good day.
It was a good day.
That's good.
Yeah, I've been wanting an emulsifier so bad, and I got one at Goodwill for $7.
$7.
$7.
And it works well?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if you need a kitchen appliance ever, just go to Goodwill.
I agree with that.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done? Oh wait, we already discussed that. What's the worst Christmas present you've ever gotten?
2006, I was 8. And my older brothers, both Chris and Mark, they were like 16, 17, and I was like 8. And they both got iPod Nanos. And so I was like, I must have gotten an iPod Nano too.
Yeah.
And I was ripping through all my presents. And I got like a fucking Dolphin lamp. That was like my big gift.
Yeah.
It was a lamp, but it was a dolphin, like jumping out of water.
Yeah. That was your big gift?
That wasn't my big gift. That wasn't my big gift. I think I got something. I just got like toys. I was 8. But I remember, I might have been older. I might have been 10 or something. But I remember being
a crazy age to get a kid a dolphin lamp.
Yeah. I remember being well, that was the gift that set me off.
Right.
Because that was the one I opened after they opened their iPod Nanos. So when I saw that, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I ruined Christmas.
Right.
I ran to the other room and I just bawled my eyes out. And my mom came in and was like, you spoiled fucking piece of shit. Because Because I fully was like,
Uh-huh.
just being a terrible asshole of a kid.
Yeah.
I want an iPod Nano.
Mm-hmm.
And she'd pulled one of those, like, they'll let you use theirs. And I was like,
Yeah.
you don't know what goes on.
Yeah.
You don't even know the dynamics
Bitch.
between me and my brothers. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
They beat the shit out of me when you leave.
Yeah.
My brothers used to play this game called Sedate the Patient, where they would just catch me, and they would hold me down, get his arms, get his legs. They would just hold me down, and I would, I would just flail and scream.
Yeah.
And they would say, sedate the patient, and they wouldn't stop until I stopped screaming,
Yeah.
which I never did.
Yeah.
And then there was one time my brothers were doing that. My brother Chris and Mark were doing that, and I was screaming, and it pissed off my older brother Mike. So he came out and he threw me, and he grabbed me by the face and was like, "If you ever fucking scream, I'm gonna kill you." I was like, dude, I just got punished for getting punished. That's crazy. I was just fully just a ragdoll child. Fourth kid problems.
Yeah.
Youngest sibling problems.
Yeah. So you never got an iPod Nano?
I never got an iPod Nano.
Ever?
No.
Wow.
I don't think I ever got an iPod.
Wow.
I got like my older brother's iPod like years later.
Ooh. Yeah.
And that was cool.
Yeah.
My first phone wasn't until I was 16, and it was a BlackBerry.
Yeah. My first phone was a BlackBerry.
Rolls.
Mine was a BlackBerry Flip.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like it had that thing at the bottom. What's the worst gift you ever got? It had a dick.
Like a little penis?
My phone had a little... Yeah, this is my new penis phone. It has a little penis on it.
The worst gift I've ever gotten was we went over to my grandma's house, me and all my siblings, and my cousins had just a floor smothered in Christmas presents. Like Smothered. There wasn't an inch of carpet that wasn't covered in wrappers or presents.
How many cousins we talking?
4.
Yeah, okay.
And then there was 4 of us.
Ah.
And my grandma got us all one board game to share.
Oh. You're fucking with me. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
What was the board game?
I forget.
Jesus, was it not even a notable one, like a off-brand random one that was hard to play?
It was one that was like, oh yeah, we're never gonna play that.
Yeah. Oh my God, it wasn't even like. Was it a 4-person board game?
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
She put some thought into
At
that.
least, yeah.
It would have been funny if it was Battleship. It was just a 2-person game. That's a fucking tragedy.
I forget what the game was.
But yeah, it was like one of
Probably
those.
Sorry.
That would have been good.
Yeah.
That actually did remind me. One time, my Nana, my mom's mom, she got me and my brothers a sack of coins. And we were.
That's pretty dope.
No, we were.
How old were you?
Too old for a sack of coins. I think my older brother Chris had a kid by that point.
Yeah.
And she gave us like if you counted it was like $2.03.
That's so funny.
And just pennies and dimes. I think there was like 3 quarters in them. And it was genuinely. I remember not even thanking her because I was like, "What the fuck is this? Don't get me anything."
Yeah.
You gave me you fucking looked in your change jar before leaving the house and went, "I guess I'll give them coins." How old are they? I forget. When she showed up, I'm a man with a beard.
Yeah.
She was like, "Here's a sack of coins." Yeah, my Nana wasn't the best.
Yeah.
I don't know much about her. I don't know much about my grandparents.
I think I'm going to do that for my nieces.
Sack of coins?
They would love that.
If it was a sack of, like, those...
Chocolate coins?
Chocolate coins. I would have been more pumped about that. Or if it was a...
That chocolate sucked. That chocolate was always terrible.
It did suck.
Yeah.
It was very...
You'll love the idea of a chocolate coin, but chocolate coins are terrible.
Yeah. It's like a candy cigarette.
Those suck.
No one ever ate a candy cigarette and was like, oh,
Chalk.
Chalk.
Sugar chalk.
But we all loved pretending we were smoking.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear?
Or the chocolate ones. You remember those?
Chocolate cigarettes?
Yeah.
No.
They were chocolate straws that were wrapped in paper. So you would unravel the paper and eat it.
That's cool.
And the chocolate sucked. It was the same chocolate from Chocolate Coin.
It's just a company that makes. What if that was chocolate? That's just everything they do.
Yeah. They do that. They do the Easter Bunny.
Fuck the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny always sucks.
Fuck the chocolate Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
Those are the worst things I've ever. That's the worst chocolate. It's
It's like
hollowed.
you always expect it to be filled with something. Yeah, it's hollow.
When I was a kid, I cooked one of those in the microwave
Why?
because I thought it would make it better. I figured, well, if it's melted chocolate, it'll be better.
Right.
And I burned the shit out of a plastic plate that I put in the. It just melted. I ruined the microwave. My mom beat me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just trying to make the fucking chocolate better, but it was all because the Easter Bunny chocolate sucked that bad that I almost burnt the house down.
One time my mom caught me shoving a fork in the toaster and she screamed at me and I cried and I didn't forgive her. I was like, don't ever yell at me like that.
I forgot that like kills people.
Yeah, it kills you.
I used to do it all the time.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, it's the most convenient way to get the fucking
So
toast out.
convenient.
The toast doesn't come out.
Yeah.
It comes out, it goes boing, and then it goes right back in. You have a split second to grab it.
Yeah.
Like one of those cool kids in a Disney movie when it pops out and the kid catches it.
Yeah.
I've never seen a toaster actually do that.
They got the extra spring-loaded toaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Sadie's house. She's got the cool toaster. She makes Pop-Tarts feel like a movie.
Well,
what was your favorite childhood snack?
do you have an answer?
Cinnamon toast.
Cinnamon toast crunch or cinnamon toast?
Cinnamon toast.
Cinnamon on toast.
You take a piece of bread. You put it in the toaster. Spring-loaded toaster shoots it out. You go. You put it on a plate.
Mm-hmm.
You spread on some butter.
Yes. Butter.
Spread on some butter.
Mm-hmm.
You take a little bowl.
Yes.
You mix cinnamon and sugar.
Right. Ooh.
You sprinkle it on that toast.
Mm.
And then the butter soaks up all the cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very mature childhood snack.
Okay.
It's like a lot of work to put in as a kid.
A lot of sugar.
It's a lot of sugar.
Just sugar bread.
I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think mine was just fruit roll-ups. I used to fuck up fruit roll-ups.
Well,
Fuck up a fruit
yeah, I was a cook.
Yeah. I went, give me fruit roll-up.
I was a chef among chefs.
I was a fat little boy.
I took my sourdough. I unraveled it from its plastic shell.
You were the menu.
Yeah.
Did you guys were you and your family all fat as kids?
Yeah.
Were you all fat kids?
Well, I think I always thought I was a fat kid, but I've just had tits forever.
Me too. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just always had like big old titties. So that was the last
thirsty.
sip. So I always thought I was fat, but I don't think I actually was.
Right, you just had ginormous boobs.
Mm-hmm. Like in
was,
high school, I think I was like a little chubby,
Mm-hmm.
but not really.
Right.
But everybody around me made me feel like I was like the fattest little thing ever.
Right.
And I wasn't. My dad tried to sign me up for fat camp. And
Well,
I looked back at pictures of me from that time and I was like, oh my God, I wasn't even fat.
Yeah, there was a stigma against fat. There was an idea of fat people back then.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in the early 2000s was wrong.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, I saw a girl with a flat ass today, and I was thinking about how in the early 2000s, that was like the best ass.
Yeah.
Flat asses were amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, do I have a fat ass? Remember when that was like a
Yeah.
bad thing? Does my ass look fat?
Yeah.
Now every girl's like, is my ass non-fucking existent?
Yeah.
And there was, Seth Rogen in Knocked Up, Seth Rogen in like Superbad,
Mm-hmm.
literally not fat at fucking all.
Yeah.
He's a little chubby.
Yeah.
And I remember back then being like, oh, he's the fattest fucking
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
He's the fattest fucking guy alive.
You said that to me recently. I think we were watching something and Seth Rogen came on screen and you're like, "Oh my god, he lost so much weight." And I was like, "No, he didn't."
Right.
I was like, "He's always looked like that. We just thought he was fat."
Jonah.
And then we compared it and he's always looked like that.
Yeah, he's literally like 20 pounds more. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a 20-pound difference.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Uh-huh.
He
Yeah, he's sexy fat.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I remember watching the movie Knocked Up and being like, everyone was like, him getting hurt? No way. And now you're like, oh, definitely he would get hurt.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
A charming, chubby, cute, funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would definitely get her. Katherine Heigl, that cunt.
Yeah. We
Poor-
have
poor
friends
girl.
with girlfriends like that.
Yeah.
We have little ugly gremlin friends who have really hot girlfriends.
Yes. And we have a lot of friends whose girlfriends are, you go, yep.
Yeah.
You guys look exactly like each other. Like us. I think you know a good couple when they look like brother and sister.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're killing it. Why are we burping so much? What did we drink? Burp juice? Joke of the episode. What did we drink? Burp juice? It'd be funny if I blew my brains out after that. Yeah, he went out on a bomb. It sucked to go out on a bomb. If you weren't... You're a comedian. You want to be a comedian. If you weren't... Or say you master comedy. Like how...
They were about to say you masturbate.
Say you masturbated.
Say you
masturbated and do comedy. Donald Glover or whatever, Childish Gambino.
Yes.
He mastered comedy in his world. He was like, I did a special, it was good, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm going to become Childish Gambino. If you were to just be done with comedy, what do you think you would do? What's like an art form you would love to get into?
I would love to make stained glass.
That's just amazing. That's an amazing answer.
Yeah.
I picture you in a little cottage
Yeah.
in like some mountains,
Yeah.
just making stained glass. And you have a farm
Yeah.
and a cat
Uh-huh.
and a dead husband.
Yep.
That you don't even know is dead. He's just, hey, Harold's been in bed forever. No, that's all. That's a nice... I like that a lot. I like that answer a lot. I thought you were going to say something fucking stupid.
No.
For a second, I thought you were going to be like,
No,
I want
I'm
to
really
make
cool.
I want to make films.
Right.
Because that's everyone's answer.
No, I just want to do a bunch of little arts and crafts in the middle of nowhere and sell it on Etsy and make a shit ton of fucking money.
That'd be awesome.
When somebody's like really good at art like that, they always have a website and I always go and check it and I go, oh, I wonder how much this shit costs. And then they just everything's always completely sold out.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow.
They're rolling in it.
Yeah. And it's
They're really
expensive
doing it.
as fuck.
Right.
So expensive.
How do you make stained glass? You just paint it?
You get colored glass and you break it and you shape it and then you do copper around the edges and then you melt something to stick it all together.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hard work, but it sounds cheap. Sounds like you could do that for fucking cheap. Like you could do... That's just the work that is really... Anybody could get glass and break it.
Yeah.
Your materials are glass and copper? There you go.
Yeah.
I would be a soprano.
Okay.
That's what I want. I would
Yeah.
love to be an opera singer. I knew a comic back in Boston. She was a girl, and she was a soprano. And I watched videos of her one time because she was a, whatever comic, but she was a fucking master soprano, like on Broadway.
Yeah.
She was like, "Ah," like all that. "Ah."
Yeah.
It was insane to watch. And I remember watching it and being like, I wish I could do that. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Any stories you want to tell? Oh, I was thinking about. What was I just thinking about? Oh, we were talking about. I asked you. This is why I asked you if you were fat as a kid, because I was with my brothers. I visited home recently, and I was with my brothers, and my brother Chris gave me a grapefruit, and it reminded me of when my brother Chris was like 12. My mom really forced a grapefruit diet on him, and I brought that up to him. I was like, "Hey, what was that? Remember when Mom tried to force grapefruit on you? Because it was only him.
Yeah.
She didn't make me or Mark or anyone else eat grapefruit." And he went, "Yeah, I went to the doctor, and they were like, you're pre-diabetic. You're going to die. Your heart rate's crazy."
Wow.
Because we were that fat and unhealthy. So she was like, "Eat fucking grapefruit. You're going to die." Because if you look at young pictures of my brother Chris, he was the fattest kid in the world.
Wow, yeah.
Just loose blob. Looked like a giant just piece of gum. Just a giant piece of gum.
Yeah.
There's some. And then when I was young as fuck, I went to the doctor, and they were like, "Your blood pressure's high as shit." And my mom was like, "You can't drink as much chocolate milk."
Right.
And she made me stop drinking chocolate milk.
You've told me of this.
Yeah, me and my brothers
Your
were the
big love
fattest.
for chocolate.
Oh, my God. My obsession when I was a kid. Chocolate milk rocked my shit.
Yeah.
Did you have anything in your life that rocked your shit like that?
Chocolate-covered granola bars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Sunbelt brand.
Sunbelt.
My mom would buy them, and I would immediately scarf the entire box in one sitting.
How many in the box?
I think they came like 12.
Fuck. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were so good. I still, to this day, I see them in the grocery store, and I look at them, and I go, I know I can't. I shan't.
I think I surprised you with one box one time, and you ate all of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. My favorite thing to do is eat them in 2 bites.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
What causes that?
Yeah, but that's the best. A full mouthful of flavor.
A mouthful of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every inch of your mouth getting that flavor.
There was no fucking control when I was a kid. Like, if my mom bought, like, the 6 box Uncrustables, I'd eat every fucking Uncrustable in that box.
Pizza rolls, forget about it.
To this day, you can finish 100.
Yeah, easily.
I remember I would buy... We haven't bought pizza rolls in a long time, but...
Yeah, because I really go hard in the paint.
I would buy the big 100 box, and you would be like... And I'd be, like, cooking 50, and you'd be like, "Are you making yourself some?" I'd be like, and then there was, like, 2 times I cooked all 100, and I counted how many I had, and I only had, like, 18, and they were to all just be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go hard in the paint with pizza rolls.
Yeah, I can't. That's why you can't put them on the same plate.
Right.
We can't share a plate of pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls with ranch, right?
Yeah.
What a life.
Yeah, what a life.
What a world.
What a world.
I'm pretty sure that's what Israel and Palestine are fighting over. It's just 1 bag of pizza rolls.
Yeah, I'd kill kids for that. I'd kill kids for that. Stop. Stop.
Do you have any stories, anything fun in your life?
In my life right now?
No, just in general. Just in life. Has anything happened to you that you were like, what the fuck? Oh my fucking God, I need to tell this story. You ever kill a dog?
No. But I did see my first dog get ran over by a car. And then we laid him out on a towel. And my dad made us surround the dog. Charlie was his name.
And piss on it?
And we all pissed on him. No, but we all sat around. We got on our knees. And my dad was like, all right, let's pray.
Oh.
Pray that Charlie gets into heaven. And we all prayed. And I remember thinking, like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I was really young. I must have been like 5. 5 or 6. And I was like, what?
That's crazy. It's weird to me that I find that so weird.
Yeah, I found it weird. I went to church every Sunday, and I was like, why are we doing this?
Yeah. He's
this
a fucking
dog. Weird. We're sitting over our dog's dead corpse.
Yeah. I also don't think you'd have
There was one time that my mom had to dog sit our neighbor's dogs, and she put them in the backyard, and our neighbors left to go on vacation, and like 5 hours in, my mom said she found me at the back door just going, "Why is Santa Fe in the pool?"
Oh no.
Yeah, the dog fell in and drowned.
Oh.
And then we had to call and then we had to call my neighbors, and they immediately came back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Poor little Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Big old like what are those, like Dobermans?
Damn.
Yeah.
Learn to
Giant
swim.
dog.
I thought all dogs knew how to swim naturally.
He's an old dog, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. You realistically, you should have let them have their vacation. Should have let them finish it out.
I don't know about that.
Come back.
Yeah.
Who cancels a vacation over a fucking dog?
Yeah.
I
It
just
depends
have
on the vacation.
I'm allergic.
But these people were rich, so it's
Right.
like they could have another vacation.
I'm allergic to dogs, so I don't really care for them much.
Right.
When people cry over a dog, I'm like, fuck you.
Right.
Don't cry over spilt milk.
Seen a lot of weird dog deaths.
My brother Chris opened the door to our first dog, Scooby.
Uh-huh.
Classic.
Yeah.
And my brother Chris, I was standing behind him, and he opened the door, and the dog went running into the street and got hit by a truck. And he immediately went, Patrick!
Uh-huh.
Patrick, what'd you do?
Uh-huh.
And I was like 4. And I was like, what?
Uh-huh.
And everyone was like, Patrick, you killed the dog.
Uh-huh.
Years and years, like 20 years went by. Literally like 2 years ago, I was like, yo, remember when you blamed me for Scooby's death and everyone was mad at me? He was like, did I blame you for that? I fully did that. And I was like, and everyone was like, what? It was the biggest reveal in the world. He fully killed that fucking dog.
That's so funny.
Yeah. But he just panicked. Did I tell the story of Scrappy? I had Scooby and Scrappy.
Wow.
Classic.
Glad
And a black and white cat named Oreo.
that
We were
that
pretty.
that pisses me off.
Yeah, we were hacks.
I hate that. Yeah. And no creativity
Yeah.
whatsoever.
If we had a parrot.
Although I had a dog named Charlie.
Cheer up, Charlie.
Charlie's like a classic dog name.
It
right?
is a classic dog name.
Okay.
Charlie.
Go on with your story.
Oh, Jesus. The fuck? Did I tell the story of my mom and Scrappy?
No.
Me and my brothers. He was a little wiener dog, Scrappy.
Mhm.
And me and my brothers and our dad brought us camping.
Mhm.
And we came home, and Scrappy was just handicapped.
Mm.
His back legs didn't work, and he was dragging himself.
Mhm.
And we were fully like, what happened to Scrappy? And my mom was like, oh, he was in the laundry, and I kicked it down the stairs, and I didn't know he was in the laundry.
Ah.
And me and my brothers were like, yeah, right.
Oh, really?
How do you not see a fucking giant dog?
I was a big dog.
He wasn't he was a wiener dog, but he was,
Oh.
there's no way he was, like, what was he, just passed out in the laundry?
Yeah.
She hated that dog.
Mm.
That's
this
why.
is your leg lamp.
My leg lamp?
Yeah, Christmas story.
What do you mean?
How the wife breaks the lamp, and the dad's like, "You've always hated this lamp."
Yeah.
She's like, "I fell."
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But imagine
Uh-huh.
if the leg lamp was a thing we loved. Was
He loved that lamp.
Imagine if the leg
It was
lamp
an
had
award.
had a heart.
Huh?
Imagine if the leg lamp had a heart and eyes that looked back at
It
you.
had a soul.
It had a leg.
Yeah, a leg and a soul,
It had no leg to
and it
stand
was
on.
an award.
Yeah. But, yeah, we're pretty positive to this day. She took it to her grave, so.
Yeah.
It was pretty much
Good for her.
It was her O.J. Simpson. She totally killed that dog.
That's funny.
She wrote a book that said if I ever kicked that dog down the... If I did kick that dog down the stairs on
Yeah.
purpose.
Mhm.
That's a funny joke for the one person who read O.J. Simpson's book. If I did it.
Mm.
You know he wrote a book called If I
Yeah.
Did It?
That's hilarious.
Do you also know, and I just found this out, that he made all of his children, when they came to see him on his deathbed, he made them all sign like NDAs to not discuss anything that was said, and then he died. So he totally...
Who's gonna sue them?
Who's gonna sue? Yeah. Well, I think he just doesn't want his legacy ruined. That's the only thing.
Right.
He doesn't want his
Well,
legacy
there
ruined.
is a thing that you can do in your will where I think it
Promise me you won't ruin my legacy. Like killed the fuck out of my life.
Please, please. No, but it's like a thing that like you can request like they get X, Y, and Z if they do this. They have to do this to get this.
Yeah.
And so it's probably like if you go against the NDA, you're not getting your inheritance.
Right.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's... I think he just doesn't want his... I think he had to admit it to somebody before he died.
His kids.
Probably a religious man.
His kids.
Yeah, I killed your mother. Yes,
That's their mom?
I don't know. OJ, he's a football player.
He's a football player?
OJ Simpson?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
What did you think he was, a chef?
I thought he played golf.
I thought you were going to say cop. I thought he was a cop. I thought he was a really famous cop.
I thought he played golf. I think I'm getting him mixed up with Tiger Woods.
Really?
But I think I'm also thrown off by the glove.
Yeah, because Tiger Woods
I
also
always
wears a glove.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I always think it's a golf glove. Whenever someone says the glove doesn't fit, I go, right, because you golf with gloves.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, he was a football player, one of the best.
You're
One
right.
of the best to ever do it.
Not until I get it out there. What would you do if that was my dream, to be a famous football player?
I'd shut it down. I'd shut that shit down quick.
Why? Just because
No,
I
I'm
don't know the
kidding.
rules?
Do you remember that one time? Oh my God. Do you remember that one time?
My window's falling.
It'd be funny if a head popped out and some guy was crawling through the wall. What is this? Where am
Oh, is
I?
this like a podcast? This is pretty cool.
I'm the guy in the wall.
You guys got an extra microphone?
And then when he starts talking about politics, we go,
Get out!
get out of here.
Back on the wall.
Back in the wall.
Back on the wall.
We only make bad jokes on this podcast. What were you saying? Were you saying something? Oh, what if your dream was to be a football player?
Yeah. You'd shut it down. You'd shut it down.
I probably, yeah, I'd probably shut it down. I was gonna say, remember the time you, Zach gave you his dog when we were all playing frisbee or something in a park, and Zach was like, "Hey, here's the leash," and the dog immediately ripped you to the ground and destroyed your leg.
Not immediately.
2 minutes after.
Not immediately. I took him on a walk. He took a little poop. And then we walked around some more. And then when I came back, I'm really dragging it out just to say it was when I brought him back.
Yeah.
I brought him back and he was excited to see Zach again. So he really ran towards Zach.
Yeah.
And he pulled me down to the ground.
And fucked up your leg.
I think it's still fucked up.
Really?
Where's the scar?
No shit. Is that from that?
Wait, which
You have
one
like
is
4
it?
different scars on
I
your
know.
neck.
Most of them are from when I played soccer as a kid.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, huh?
I don't have any scars.
Oh, it's
I
gone.
have a scar across my
It's
face.
pretty much gone. I do too. We both have cat scars on face.
Yeah, we both.
What are you fucking looking at? Yeah.
What am I forcing you to be here? What the fuck?
No, it's just the face thing was boring. Face scar thing was boring as fuck.
Yeah. Well, do you want to say something racist again?
I did have, well, I guess the story of how I got my cat scar isn't bad. Me and my friends brought in a stray cat because we thought it was funny how her cat and the stray cat meowed at each other. And then she left me alone with the stray cat. And I remember my mom saying to me, to be polite, you have to make eye contact. Well, like whenever I was around an adult, she'd go, eye contact, Heather. So I was like, oh, I want this cat to think I'm polite. I want this cat to like me. So I just stared it in its eyes like this. I went.
And the cat was fully like,
no, yeah. And so the cat jumped on me and fucking ruined me. And then I was like, I was being so polite.
It's funny to think what.
And then I ran to the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and it was just blood gushing.
Blood?
Yeah. Everywhere.
It is funny to think that if you looked away, the cat would just be like.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's funny to picture the cat being like just chilling and then seeing you and being like, "The fuck, fuck you, fuck you," and just scratching the shit out of you.
I was terrible with cats. I always tried to use my cats as pillows as a kid.
They're fluffy little beings.
Yeah.
They're made for
How
pillows.
amazing. Yeah, as
Little
a kid,
fuck
I had
cushions.
2 cats, Mimo and Cleo, and I would always try to lay my head on Cleo.
I love cats. I fuck with cats hard.
Yeah.
I torture cats though. I love chasing them. I love trapping a cat in a corner and just standing there, and the cat's like, because I think they like it.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't put it in a pillowcase and fling it around.
But they love that.
I am pretty positive. I forget if one of my brothers told me the story, but one of my brothers took one of our cats once and put it in a pillowcase and flung it around, and they said they regretted it. I think Mark and Chris, my older brothers, did that. They took one of our cats, put it in a pillowcase, and went. And I think they immediately were like, "We can never tell anybody we did that. That was the worst thing we've ever done in our lives."
How old were they?
I might be wrong. Kids. They were like 8 and 9.
Oh, imagine if you accidentally killed a cat as a kid.
Oh. I imagined it. I just went, I just went and imagined it.
Yeah.
We had a cat in the last couple of years, last 6 years. We had a cat that got pregnant, and then ever since we've just had more and more litters of cats every fucking couple months. Because these cats grow up, they get pregnant immediately. There's some stray out there.
Sell them?
We just give them all away. We don't sell them.
What?
We just give them. Well, we don't want the fucking cats.
All right.
We want 2 of them, and then they keep going out and getting pregnant, and then it's like expensive as fuck to fix them.
Yeah.
And then there's like a period you're supposed to get them fixed, and if you don't get it in that window, that you can't do it anymore. So we just have all these kittens. But I remember this one time, a lot of them died. These 2 cats that we had, Tim and Skeet, they both had kittens at the same time, and then Skeet bailed and fucking just bailed on everybody. She never came back. She went in the woods one day and never came back. And then Tim had to raise all these kids by herself, but she couldn't feed all of them, so she ate 2 of the kittens. And my
motherly love.
Yeah, my little sister was sleeping in the room at the time, and she said she woke up to just crunching, and she was like, she just went back to bed.
That's so sad. I'm about to fall asleep.
I know, clearly. Yeah.
I had a big old pork chop. Went to a steakhouse. Got a pork chop. I ate pretty much an entire loaf of bread to myself. Mashed potatoes. Cream of spinach. Creamed spinach. Creamed spinach. And a glass of wine. I had a big old glass of wine.
Oh, the glass of wine will do it.
And then I had 3 cookies. 3 cookies and a pumpkin cheesecake. So yeah, I'm sleepy.
I ate all of that too. And I'm wide awake.
No, you didn't.
If you had to die to a
You
song.
didn't do it like I did it.
If you had to die to a song, what song would you want to die to? Say you're in
Happy
war.
birthday.
I'm ending the podcast there. That's good.